What's up everybody, it's Sean here today to give you guys a review of the Social Status Nike Air Penny 2 in this white colorway. So first off, before we begin the review, I just want to give a huge thank you over to Social Status for sending me over this pair early. These are set to release on Social Status's website on November 4th, and they retail for a price of $200 US, which is the equivalent to roughly 260 Canadian dollars. And I want to add that this is part of the Playground collection, which consists of 2 pairs of Social Status Air Penny 2s. The black pair, which is the earlier pair, I also reviewed that on my channel, so I'll link that video down below in the description box. But for this one, this is the one that I had my eye on. This one is nicknamed the white colorway, but the official colorway for this shoe is white, cobalt pulse, and smoke gray. So the Air Penny 2, without going into too much detail about this pair, was the second signature Nike sneaker for NBA star Anthony or Penny Hardaway. Released originally back in 1996, it's personally my favorite Penny Hardaway sneaker of all time, so to see Social Status collaborate with Nike and release their own take on this model, it's a welcome sight to see. So diving into the details of this shoe, as you can see on the toe box, the bottom portion of the sneaker, this is constructed out of an off-white colored nubuck. Right in the middle we have this slit revealing this gray colored nubuck underneath, and you can see that off-white nubuck covers the entire bottom half of the shoe. On the edges though, we have this gray colored piping, which is actually a reflective 3M material, which is great for visibility. And then above this, we have this powder blue or baby blue colored nubuck, and this covers the majority of the upper portion of the shoe. The top 2 eyelets are constructed out of this light blue colored TPU, and then on the lateral side only, we have this oval shaped cutout revealing this gray colored reflective 3M panel with both the Nike swoosh and the Social Status logos. And if you compare this to the medial side, here it's left empty and all we have is this larger portion of this light blue colored nubuck. On the heel we have another overlay of this off-white colored nubuck, and we have a light blue swoosh embroidered in the center. And at the very top, we have this black string pull tab. Turning our attention back to the front, so for the laces, these come with 4 different lace options. The standard or default lace is a rope style lace in white, but they also give you this off-white colored lace, a cream colored lace, and a blue one as well. Underneath the laces, we have this nubuck tongue, and this is predominantly done in that off-white color. But the top of the tongue is done in this light blue color, and we have this oval shaped cutout in the middle, revealing this jeweled 1 cent or penny logo. And once again on the top, we have another black colored string pull tab. Hanging off the shoe, there's also this hang tag, which is done in this bronzed or copper finish, which I thought was a really dope add-on. So the back of the tongue and the inner liner of the shoe, this is lined in this gray colored silky smooth textile. And then as for the insoles, so these come with your standard foam lined insole. It's lined in a black colored finish on top, and we have both the swoosh and the Social Status logos stamped on the heel. So the upper of the Penny 2 sits atop this very chunky Phylon foam midsole. The midsole is painted in white, and on the lateral side, to give you additional side-to-side containment and support, this midsole rides upwards and covers a good portion of the shoe. Encased within this midsole but not visible to the eye, on the forefoot there is zoom air for cushioning, and in the middle you can see we have this carbon fiber shank plate which wraps from the bottom of the shoe and upwards onto the lateral side, and this helps with torsional rigidity and midfoot support. And last but not least, on the heel, we have this visible Air Max unit, which is there in place to help with impact protection and shock absorption. And right above this, we have a light blue colored TPU overlay, and this gives you another layer of support and structure. Finally, turning this pair over to the bottom, so the outsole here is constructed out of a combination of light blue and black colored rubber. We have this radial style traction pattern on the forefoot, and on the heel we have this window revealing the Social Status logo underneath on the right foot and the Penny logo on the left foot. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Penny 2s, and for those wondering about sizing, so I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. Social Status sent me this pair in a size 10 and they fit me perfectly. I feel like even if you have wider feet, this shoe should fit you perfectly fine as well. So go with your normal Nike size, whatever that is, and it should be fine for this pair. Next up, in terms of the comfort, so unfortunately for a casual use shoe, this isn't going to be the best or most comfortable shoe. Straight out of the box, honestly, it feels a little bit stiff, especially underneath the heel. This air unit, you really can't feel it underfoot unless maybe you're a much heavier guy. And the forefoot area feels a little bit more sunken in with that zoom air, but it's one of those sneakers that requires a bit of break-in, and once they soften up and form to your feet, they will feel much better. But when they're brand new, they are a little bit more on the stiffer side, and they're not going to be that comfortable and that soft, which makes sense considering this is technically a basketball shoe from 1996. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship on this pair, all in all, I was very pleased. First off, I thought the material quality was solid. These nubucks had a very soft, very buttery feel to them. You run your fingers across it, you can see a little bit of that color changing, and it doesn't have that felt-like feel that a lot of Nike shoes that utilize suede or nubuck feel like. And in terms of the overall build and the craftsmanship, really I had no complaints at all. There were no glue stains, the stitch job was very solid, the panel shapes were consistent, so really even if I was nitpicking, I really didn't notice any issues at all with my pair. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. This is a great colorway for the summertime, and it's a bit of a bummer that they're releasing them so late in the year. Between the two, this one and the black colorway, I like this one a lot more. I think the mix of the white, the off-white, and the light blue color, it goes together so well, and it just has a very clean look when it's all said and done. I know the Penny 2 isn't the most popular model out there, so I don't anticipate these being too hard to get, nor do I expect them to resell for much on the secondary market, so that's a good sign for anyone that's a Penny Hardaway fan, or anyone that's just a fan of this specific pair in general. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Social Status Nike Air Penny 2 in the white colorway. What are your overall thoughts on the execution of this pair? And between this one and the black pair that I reviewed earlier, which of the two do you guys prefer? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, follow my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.